which I don't even know if that's how that works. It is how it works. So I'm gonna drink some water first and answer some questions. What are y'all drinking? What's going on? It is 6:35 a.m. Pacific Standard Time here in Washington State, where I am a realtor. I am grateful for your presence. I have 2 people on Facebook, 4 people on YouTube, 1 person on Twitch, 3 people on Instagram, and 5 people on TikTok. Hi, community. Good fellow Jay said, morning superstar. Hope today treats you as good as that smile does me. Thank you. That's very kind of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate the words of affirmation and encouragement because otherwise I don't know. I'll like make a video and get like no likes or no views, and then I'll get like a random comment. The one that tickled me this morning was start doing those hallway dances, and I was like, no, like I'll just do something weird or like strange for like a while, and then I'm like, oh, no one really likes it, so I don't know unless you tell me. Let's see. Smell Good 24/7 on TikTok says, good morning. I live in Florida. Would it be okay if I DM my business link? Yes, please do. I answer all of my DMs. I love networking. My husband and I own several businesses, and I'm always like moving and grooving. So I really do want to build my network. So yes, if you have a business, that is to Smell Good 24/7 on TikTok, but also any of you. If you have something you want to send me, send it to me. I answer all my DMs. It takes me a while. People do send me vulgarity, but I just like pass through it so I can get to good people. Troy Miles says, starting my day off with some orange juice, but coffee will be consumed later. LOL. That sounds like a good plan. I'm out of orange juice. I Smell Good 24/7 on TikTok said, I appreciate it. Appreciate it. Good. Jacob said, hey there. Hello, Jacob. My son's name is Jacob, one of my sons. Cool. So basically, we go live every morning. We chit chat. It's like having coffee with a friend. I'm gonna grab a coffee cup. It's my Jurassic Park cup, and it's like engraved on the side. I got it from Universal Studio, but it's actually pretty cool because um, we went to Coolor Ranch where they filmed it. So like, and it's iconic, franchise. Brantley Rector said, hi, Amber from YouTube. Hello to you. I'm currently streaming on 6 platforms. Feel free to communicate. Smell Good said, just DM you. I got to do a Zoom call. I'm teaching men and women how to take care of their skin and eat. Hope you have a good Zoom call. Oh, etc. Ashan Ali joined. Thank you for being here. Steven joined. Thank you for being here. Big Paul 1965 joined on Instagram. Thank you for being here. Lone Ranger joined. Thank you for being here. Philippe KC1 joined. Thank you for being here. Brantley Rector said 6. Wow, yes. I'm currently using something called StreamYard. Uno dos tres, send a heart me. Thank you so much on TikTok. I'm using something called StreamYard for 5 platforms. That's Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Kick, and Twitch. And then my link tree is there if you all want to find me everywhere else. And then on TikTok, I'm just on my phone. Asan Ali, Ballad Lab Creator, thank you so much. Simo said hi. Simo AG said hi to you on TikTok. Interesting. Cool beats. Under the Straight, thank you so much for the rose. I'm grateful for you. So grateful. I have 8 people on TikTok, 1 person on Instagram. What do we got on here? We got 2 people on Facebook, 1 person on Twitch, and 2 people on YouTube. Hopefully, I'll be someone's what do you call it? Motivation to stream themselves, or someone might go, hey, I'm not really comfortable with the whole social media thing. Maybe I can help. Amber can help me. And And then Brantley Rector said, "How old are you? Not trying to be weird." No, I'm grateful. As long as it's respectful and not weird. People ask me everything. People ask me my weight, my height, um, about my marriage, about my kids, how many baby daddies I got. People can ask me whatever. It's social media. It can be social. I am 38 years old for the next couple of days. On Friday is my birthday, and I'll be 39. Yeah, if it's said with respect, for the most part, I don't care. It's more of like, why do you want to know that information? And then I process it. Or if like if a man's asking me, but I'm like, oh, if a gay guy asked me, I wouldn't care. Or if a woman asked me, I wouldn't care. Then that's a reflection on me, you know? If someone's like very demanding, like someone's like, uh, I showed my pedicure because I do that. I show my nails, I show my hair, whatever. And so I showed my feet. Someone's like, I want to see the soles of your feet. I'm like, chill, calm down. They're not off limits. I just feel like that's weird energy. We're not gonna do requests like that. No, thank you. Dion the goat said, "Wow, you look just like Amber Bait." I do. I'm a dead ringer for her, huh? Amber Patience Bait. Hypernova Steve said, "A gay guy would take care of you." I'm sure they would. There's a lot of amazing human beings, regardless of their orientation. Let's see. Follow. Thank you for the follows. Big Drew follow the life creator. Thank you so much. So I put 4 sugar cubes in my coffee. I'm grateful for the presents. Kevin Turner said Boston in the house. Hello, Boston. Am I out of creamer? Oh my god. Brantley Rector said happy early birthday from YouTube. Thank you so much. You all should be seeing the comments on the screen, except for TikTok. Sorry, TikTok. But on StreamYard, it's connected. So if you could jump around, find me. But I try to remember where everyone is to make it engaging, because you all are seeing me on your platform, but you're not necessarily seeing me at all the platforms. But thank you for the birthday wishes. Let's see. Yes. Kevin Turner said Boston in the house. Boston, Massachusetts. Hello from Greater Tacoma area in Washington State. This is like a free-flowing space of conversation and basically just having coffee. Sorry, 2 cameras. With a friend. I needed that coffee. Brantley Rector did smile. Are those melting? Oh, like 2 finger emojis. Jacob said, what do you like to do in your free time? I don't have a lot of free time because I have so many people I love. So for my free time, I read. I write therapeutically. I like to doom scroll like most of us, right? I try not to consume too much content, but I like try to look for inspiration for myself. But yeah, I usually like have a TED talk on while I'm doing laundry. I usually am listening to a podcast or music while I'm washing dishes. The only real silence I get is when I meditate and pray. Praying is me speaking outward, and meditating is me listening. That's how I process prayer. Both forms of prayer, because I want God to be able to speak to me. I don't hear him in words. I hear him in feelings and opportunity, and yeah. So meditation super important. So that's like my only real silent time, but I do really enjoy my silent time. Other than that, I just do a bunch of stuff for my family. So we go out to eat. I love going out to eat. I love gambling. And when I say that, like not big gambling, I just like I like slot machines, and I love going to comedy shows, and I love going to concerts, and I love really just kind of existing with my kiddos. And then I enjoy this. I enjoy having coffee with my friends every morning. That's my thing. My associates, my people, my community. Brantley Rector said, hands, yellow heart, red. Oh, I think you're trying to do emojis. I appreciate the contribution. T. Norris said, hey, hello to you. Prince said, hello, how are you doing, dear? I'm well, I'm blessed. Thank you. For those of you who were like, who is she talking to? I'm on TikTok as well. So the TikTok comments do not come up on my screen, and then the Instagram comments don't come up on the screen for you all. If you're on YouTube, Facebook, Kick, or Twitch, your comments would show up on the screen, and then we could all participate. But I am grateful for wherever you are on this beautiful Tuesday morning. So social media is meant to be social. So I try to like continue to like vamp. But if we had to pick a topic for today, let's see. I went through boundaries. I went through self-love. I went through boundaries, self-love, which are kind of like paired together. Talked about, oh, we talked about streaming yesterday, like presenting yourself, but like just doing it, kind of like segued. Oh, okay. So I was scrolling and there's a pastor, I don't remember his name right now, but I follow him. And he was like, if you're gonna go outside in your bonnet, blah, 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 blah. So I was laughing because y'all know I get on here with my bonnet like all the time. And so um, it was just really funny because I was like, ooh, I needed to hear that. Because he's like, the scripture that he brought up, again, I don't remember, and I was like, Matthew something, I think. It was like that basically God loves you regardless of what you wear, regardless of how you present. But the scripture also says that man looks at the outward appearance because man is not God. So if you're trying to lead, if you're trying to present, if you're trying to influence, then what would you need to do? Take care of your outward appearance. And I was like, well, I didn't leave my house without my bonnet on, but I am presenting myself to the world. So I'm like, maybe I'll do the bonnet less. So I had washed my hair and then blow dried it. I did not get to the straightening stage. So I just put these little cute puffs in. Brantley Rector on YouTube said, how much coffee do you consume? Or sorry, how much coffee do you drink a day? I drink, I don't know, like 2 cups of coffee. This is like a pretty big cup. And there's a little bit of coffee left. So I just put like 3 heaping tablespoons and whatever that measurement is. It's usually like 2 cups of coffee. I'm actually trying to put my water in front of me so I can make sure to do that. Winnie Farah said hello to you on TikTok. Jacob on TikTok said, you've broken a few hearts with that face, haven't you? I don't think so. Maybe. I don't usually look backwards. I fell in love with my husband when I was like 15 and no one else really mattered. So I pissed off a lot of people and stopped talking to a lot of people. So the answer is probably yes, but I was focused. And then my husband breaks up with me and then I'm like, oh, hey, how's it going? It's been a long time. It's like, why are you over here running back? Allo Watson said, hey, mama. Hello, I am a mom. How are you? Brentley, Rector, okay, answer that. Cool. I appreciate the comments. I'm currently streaming on several platforms. I have 7 people on YouTube, so feel free to tell me where you are in the world, what's going on with you, what are you drinking, etc. I have 1 person on Twitch, 2 people on Facebook, 0 people on Instagram, and 3 people on TikTok. Leonidas sent a covered message, but it says, you live in NYC. If you don't, you have a twin. So my parents are from New York, so you probably just know one of my cousins. Sorry, my parents are from New York. They live here, but my dad's from the Bronx and my mother is from Brooklyn. And it's funny because I'm West Indian by blood, so I also favor a lot of people. But people are like, wait, there's something about you. And then my blood is Nigerian, so I just have like one of those faces that people are like, you look like my ex, or you look like you look like someone I went to school with, or you look like my sister. And I'm like, yeah. Brantley Rector said, my mom drinks like 12 cups a day. It's crazy. I think that is crazy. Tell your mom to be safe out there. Anyway, I take this opportunity to connect with you all. Some people take my pictures and videos and then pretend to be someone who is me or looks like me and like scam mostly men for bill money. So Brantley Rector said she smokes too. Well, I'm sorry about that. Do you know what's really crazy though? Is that like smoking is bad and coffee overconsumption is bad. Everything overly done is bad. But you have your vices. You know what I mean? You're just like, you're coping for lots of reasons. That's why I have to meditate. That's why I have to pray. That's why I have to give it to God because my burdens get so heavy. But people do. I do that. I get really emotional and I eat. That's my thing. But prayers to your mommy's health. Looking for comments to bounce off of. What was I talking about? Let's see. I was gonna pick up subjects so that I have something to like lean on. Aaron said, I got a question. I'm in a process of starting my own business. Any tips and tricks you think might help? Well, it's according to what business you want to start. But I feel like just starting is important. I feel like I overthink a lot of things and then I fumble and mess up, right? But then that's okay because then I learn from those mistakes and not really caring about the fact that you might stumble and keep learning. Like today, when I was doing my Instagram like load on, excuse me, I'm talking and drinking, so then I start like burping, and I'm not a burper, but I'm like, why do I have all this pressure? And Brantley Rector, I see your comment. Give me a moment. So the important thing is just to do it. Oh, so today on Instagram, I saw that you could like add a link on the bottom so people can hit my link tree, and it's there. My bio, I added my link tree, and I'm learning how to do stuff. I was able to log into my Snapchat, but it won't let me go live. And then I guess I can go live on LinkedIn. So anyway, you just kind of learn as you go. My audio has not been fantastic, but now I'm like aware to keep checking it, keep checking it, keep checking it, and then I'm able to recover faster. Um, and this live was kind of like something that I did this year where I'm like, I'm gonna go on Instagram, then get off, and then go on TikTok, and then get off, and then go on YouTube, and then get off. But now I'm creating a foundation for myself here. So when you're starting a business, just start moving forward, make a list one step at a time, and then promote your business, right? It sounds panhandly to promote your business, but if you're like on social media or if you're out and about, you go, oh, by the way, I have this business. By the way, I have this business. Oh my gosh, that's such a beautiful shirt. If you know anyone that needs this business, let me know. It doesn't feel good, but then eventually you'll get business from promoting yourself, right? Aaron said, I have an automotive custom shop. Oh, that's fire. That's so good. Basically, if you have like a really cool website and do like designs, it'll hopefully do very well. Brantley Rector earlier said, I get bullied for eating too much. I'm sorry. People project their own insecurities and their own eating habits onto other people. Also, people, like, for example, you were speaking about your mom drinking 12 cups of coffee and smoking. The truth is like, sometimes we care, so we want to tell somebody, like, hey, I'm really worried about you, and I want this to be a better situation for you. Sometimes people don't have that articulation or maturity, so then it comes off as, ew, why are you drinking that much, or why are you smoking for, right? So then vice versa, we have to eat, like we're humans, right? Like we're supposed to be consuming food and to get nutrients throughout the day. Fasting is a very important part of our journeys, but that's another conversation. So if someone else is looking at you and say they do not have any favor for you, right? And they're just being mean, bump them. It has nothing to do with you. It has something to do with them. They're self-conscious. They're bleeding on people who didn't cut them. They have a thing. If it happens to be bullying from someone that might care, they might just not have the maturity to say, hey, this is, I'm concerned about how much you're eating, or I'm concerned about what you're eating. As a mom, I I try to be very aware of that. I have an 11-year-old as well. So my son, he's pretty lean. He's like doing his little pull-ups already. He's pretty active kid. But he like eats Takis. I can't stand these dang Taki chips that they. But he has 3 older teenage sisters, so I allow them to do a lot of things. He has a little brother that's 5, so he gets away. They get away with a lot more stuff than their sisters did. Brantley said, I'm still growing up and I'm only 11. Exactly. So give yourself time, but also be aware. Why is this bullying bothering me? Why do I have any issues? You know, what tips can I have? I am not a doctor. I am not a nutritionist. I obviously deal with my own weight. But yeah, just be mindful of it. All Mabob said hi on Instagram. Hello to you. Aaron, I hope your automotive custom shop goes well. Mabob said, how are you doing today? I'm doing well. Is I'm Mohammed from Algeria. Hello, Mohammed. How are you? Okay, so we're going to talk about bullying because Brantley brought it up. So, bullying is frustrating because it's your environment, right? So, you're not bullying yourself. Sometimes you do, sometimes I do. But if someone is communicating to you, then just think about it as like being in a storm, right? Like if you're like, how do I say this? You go to a specific beach, right? And there's always a storm. You want to enjoy the outside. You want to enjoy the sand and the sun and the other recreational things. You want to paddleboard, you want to whatever. But the storm is like kind of like ruining it, right? Now you can push through and just show up at the storm anyway. You can pray the storm goes away. You could put on extra gear to try to still be there. But the truth is that it's ruining the storm. So it's kind of like, do you even need to go back to that beach? So for example, if it's a relationship that you're entering and they're bullying you, the beach isn't worth it. Because the storm is sitting here. You know what I mean? If it's a storm you can remove to enjoy the beach, fantastic. But maybe you need to find another beach, right? Or you have to find the calm in the storm where I'm going to sit here with my eyes closed and I'm just going to process it. Or I'm going to sit here and look at the fact that the storm is happening to the beach and to me, but I am not the storm, right? It's trying to penetrate my rain gear. It's trying to, you know what I mean? Like it's trying to get to me and I'm allowing it to, or this is an opportunity for me to toughen my skin to go, yeah, people out here are nasty. They're not good people. Unfortunately, they don't have love. Unfortunately, they don't have the foresight to think that you're polluting with your negative energy. So hopefully that helps somebody. Let's see. Baby TP said, good morning, beautiful sis. Baby TP said, all my life, be through it all my life. You mean bullying? That's what I was talking about. Let's see. All Mahab said, I'm alone on the podcast. Actually, you're not alone on the podcast. There's currently one person on Instagram, but I have 6 people. Let's see. 5 people on YouTube, 1 person on Twitch, and 3 people on TikTok. So I'm talking to everybody. Mohammed from Algeria on Instagram, which is not alone, says, shall I tell you something beautiful? Feel free. Let's see. Cool. But yeah, bullying is unfortunate, but it's usually just a projection. I have allowed other people's conversation to become my inner voice, and then I had to like release that. And I have to love myself like I love my kids, and I have to love myself like I love my family, my friends, and y'all. So if I am in bed and I'm drained and I'm just like, I can't, like, and I don't want, like, I get really depressed, like the most depressed. I have to go, this too shall pass. This isn't me, this is hormones. This isn't me, this is lack of nutrition or vitamins or whatever. So I have to like give it to God, because it's like whatever's going on isn't me. In the same way, when someone's saying something, I'm like, why is that bothering me right now? Do I believe that? If someone came up to me and was like, you are so blue, like your color of your skin is like the brightest blue I've ever seen, I'd be like, you're crazy. But if someone goes, you look like the biggest whale, big back, blah blah, I'm like, oh my God, that's so rude. And it's like, why is it rude? Why aren't they crazy? I'm like, oh, maybe I'm self-conscious about my weight. Mohammed said, I'll send you a private message. Okay. So I answer all of my DMs. I am a married woman. I am a mom and I'm a realtor. I happen to show up on the internet. People sometimes take my friendliness and my socialness on social media as some kind of private invitation, and it's not. I have over 100,000 followers, and I'm grateful for the audience. People take my pictures and pretend to be me, so me going live is a very good counteractive to that, because people are like, oh, it's me, but my phone doesn't work, and I can't video chat you, and I'm like, they're lying. They're trying to take your money. So I show up online every day. You can Google me. I'm a real person. So I write for fun and therapy. I sing, I dance, I share. I go through depression. I share that too. Try not to spread the depression, but like the awareness of it. I'm actually having a hard time right now, but I'm coming out of day before yesterday, very bad. Yesterday, meh. Today, we'll see. Mohammed from Algeria said, it's okay, everything happens, will be between you and me, no one else will know. Come on. I will block you so quickly. Go away. I can't right now. Well, maybe I can. Let's see. I can't report it. Mohammed, go away. I don't mind being in this chat on Instagram alone. You can go. I tried to redirect you. You're not listening. No, thank you. But as a woman on the internet, people are like, oh, well, then you should. I'm like, what? Wear a turtleneck and a paper bag over my head and not talk? I'm straight. I'll just be me because people are going to be weird anyway. Sad on TikTok said BBW. Technically, yeah. Drake has a new song out. Well, not new, but like new. It's BBW. Fuck. I love that song. I usually don't cuss on live. I love that song. I'm like, how does he always know? Mohammed said, I have annoyed you. Yes, you have annoyed me, Mohammed, from Algeria on Instagram. For those, as I'm rambling, just for clarification, on Instagram, I have one person right now on, and they are thinking they can have a private conversation with me. I do not have private conversations. You can DM me, right? But my phone is always open to my husband. My phone is always open to my stories. I take screenshots all the time and share it with all of you. So this is like a dinner party. We talk. We're social. Abdo said, how are you? I'm well. Hi, my sweet friend. Hello to you. Sado said, soft. I like that. That's weird. Abdo, please, thank you for the love, but I'll skip all of those kiss emojis. Abdo said, don't answer me. Why? What did I miss? I answered all of you. Brantley Rector, thank you for your engagement. I appreciate you. Let's see. Romeo Montague said, I always get ignored. Do you? Abdo said, thanks. You're very welcome. So I'm currently streaming on 6 platforms. I'm on TikTok on my phone. On my Instagram, on my webcam, I'm on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Kick, and Twitch. Mohammed from Algeria said, I sent it, that's the end of it. If you send something that is inappropriate, I will just block you. And guess what? I did not unblock people the first of the month this time. Because people just keep reoffending. Not all of them. There are some people like, thank you so much for unblocking me, I apologize. I'm like, all right, well, whatever. But most people just be like, I don't want to see the same fake screenshot of some video you watched. No, thank you. Let's see. D on the go earlier said everyone has a twin and yours is Amber Bait. Wow. I thought it was like funny because my name is Amber Bait and it's a twin. But people do actually take my pictures and videos. So if you see anything that's like me, but it's not my account that you follow, feel free to screenshot it and send it to me. I try to report them, but the platforms don't always care. Abdo, so where are you from? I am from Washington State in America. I am a realtor. funny lady on the internet. How do I block this person? Oh, I think if I do this. I did it. I think. It's making me reload my page. I try not to get off of my browsers because it changes the chat and then I lose it. But I'm hopefully back. Let's see. Tia drops. Weird. Abdo, so wow, nice people. Yes, I try to be nice. Add me, please. I add people I feel drawn to add. So if you like are blessing me with likes and comments and etc. Oh my gosh, it didn't work. Hold on, I'm gonna try to get this person off. It keeps saying something went wrong. It's very annoying. Let's see. Let's look. Tia Drop said big and soft. That's very weird. Abdo said add me please. I add people I feel drawn to add to. Track Shock Studios said, wait, who's that there in the back? That was my husband. Abdo said, love you, sweet sister. Thank you for the love. I'll skip the kiss. It's Kurt, follow the live creator. Thank you so much. G-Max said, Grand Rising Gorgeous. Thank you. Let's see. I'm trying to block someone on Instagram and I can't from my page. I'm currently streaming on 6 platforms. I'm on my phone on TikTok, and then I'm on my webcam on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Kick, and Twitch. But there's like one person on my Instagram and they kept like talking to me as if we were having a private conversation. I'm like, first off, even if I was on live with one person and we're not having a private conversation, I post these. I'm gonna repeat whatever you said for the most part. Track Shock Studio said he's back. I thought, never mind. What do you mean? Sometimes I do story times and people are mistaken it because I'll be like, once upon a time, my husband and I broke up. And they're like, oh, you broke up with your husband? I'm like, that's not what I said. Or people, I'm like, oh yeah, so my husband cheated. And they're like, oh, so you must have got divorced. And I'm like, no, I stayed. It's story time. Or like one time, my husband and I broke up. And then I was like my husband and I've been with my husband since I was 15. And I'm turning 39 on Friday. We have 5 kids. He's my favorite person. He's a very strong-willed human being. And I've been a stalker for a very long time. Tia Drop said Facebook account, please. You can find me on Facebook at Amber Bate, AMBER BATE. You can also Google me. I know my link tree is on my bio, but I don't know. Let me see. No, don't do that. Let's see. How do I don't know how to text on TikTok. I don't know how to text. Let's see. Linktree, share, copy. It'll be on the screen. You can go to my Linktree. It has all my stuff on there for the most part. It's Track Shack Studios. When it's all together and I'm looking at usernames, I don't know. Track Shack Studios. What do you do at Track Shack Studios? Sherwin Gardner, follow live creator. Thank you so much. I don't know if my comments are working on Instagram because one, no one's on now after I try to block that person. But I don't think they're blocked. Track Shack Studio said sync licensing music for television. Oh, that's awesome. Oliver Shaleg said chat kind of disabled in Facebook. Oh, really? Interesting. I am still trying to figure it out because I think there is something, there's like a flag saying that only my friends, like people I follow as well, can chat. So I need to figure out how to open it. So thank you for that reminder. But thank you for coming over to YouTube. I like when people like, I was on Facebook and then I went to YouTube and then I went to your Instagram. Like, yes, thank you for floating around the internet. That's the vibe. We have 605 likes on TikTok. I got our heart me and a rose earlier, but if you feel generous, feel free to throw them my way. I'm grateful for the love. We got 0 people on Instagram, 8 people on TikTok. Let's see. 2 people on YouTube, 1 person on Twitch, and 0 people on Facebook at the moment. Young J79 said, my old lady. I am not yours. My old ladiness is for all. Blessed Chickasy said, hey, hello to you. Sorry for messing up usernames. Yes, finally, my Instagram. I was like, I don't know if you all are seeing me. Do you know what's really funny? And I'm probably going to jinx myself. My webcam hasn't cut out. It usually cuts out every day. Then I have to fix the audio and stuff, but I'm looking at it and it hasn't done it. So maybe it's like when I don't click on my screen or something and it's like going to sleep. I'm assuming that means young J, young and J, etc. Did the laughing emoji. Oliver's Chledge 5120 said, just came to say this, LO. I appreciate you. I really do. I don't have feedback unless you give it to me. So thank you for letting me know. I will look into that. Sergi Gunn, like the live. Thank you so much. We're at 611 likes on the TikTok. I really do appreciate it. People are like, oh, I don't want to bother you. You'll probably get so many messages, or I don't want to be weird and message you. I'm like, why not? It's social media. Sorry Good said hi. Hello to you on TikTok. I'm currently streaming on 6 platforms. I am on my phone on TikTok, and then on my webcam I'm on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitch, and Kick. We have 616 likes on TikTok. We were talking about being bullied. Very yucky energy, but it just shows the insanity and pollution of the other person. It really doesn't have anything to do with you. Someone can literally be telling you like, hey, lose weight. Hey, stop doing that. And maybe it's coming from a place of love, but if you're feeling bullied by it, it's 2 things. It's not being delivered with love, right? Or you have such an aversion to the information that you just feel attacked, right? So life's about balance. My husband was listening to me do my coaching calls for real estate, and a part of my coaching is to recruit other realtors. So if you were someone you know is looking to become a realtor, or is a realtor and wants to maybe look at a different brokerage, if they come with me, I can give them training and AI help and all of these things. I'm not really big on AI. I'm gonna be honest. I don't like it, but it is a tool. So as long as you're not a slave to it and you're using it as like an organizational tool, etc. But there's all of these tools that my brokerage gives, complimentary. So you could still, you're not like on a team with team splits. You're just hanging your brokerage. Anyway, long story short, if people sign up with me, the brokerage gets their money, like from your sales. And then instead of you having to pay me because you're on my team, the brokerage pays me. So it feels a little multi-market level-y, whatever. So my husband's like, it's like, isn't that poaching? I was like, well, it's recruiting. He was like, what's the difference? I'm like, I guess it's who's looking at it. If I'm calling people from another brokerage to invite them to learn more, then the other brokerage can be like, you're poaching, right? And I'm thinking I'm recruiting. Like, oh, if there's no pressure, I'm not telling you to take being off another brokerage off the table. Just want to give you some information. The sun is shining. It is 7:15 a.m. Pacific Standard Time here in Washington State. If you or someone you know is looking to buy or sell real estate, feel free to reach out to me. Oh, it's pronounced Shulgay. Awesome. Shulgay. Oliver Shoge, thank you for the education. Big Bucci joined the TikTok. Thank you for being here. We've been on live for about 45 minutes. By the way, again, I have big eyes. So my webcam is here with 5 platforms, and then my phone is there. So that's TikTok. And then my laptop's down here, and that's how I read the comments that are not on TikTok. And then I try to make sure to share those with you on the screen so you can at least be a little bit interactive with me. Yeah, let's do that instead. Shy Not Bashful said, blessings. I hope you have a great day. Thank you. I appreciate you. We have 959 likes. Shy Not Bashful is liking up the live. We jumped from like 600 to almost 1,000. Thank you so much. Very, very grateful. My Instagram is being so quiet. I don't know what's going on, but I'm very grateful for all of you. And plus, people watch the recording. So people literally, it's so funny because people will like see that I'm live, not click on it, wait till the recording, like I didn't want to get on your live because I thought that was weird, but then they'll watch the whole recording like 2 times speed, and then they'll like ask me questions about it. I'm like, you could have just watched the live or comment on the recording. But some people like to just DM, and that's fine. But just know you are not safe in the DM. I will I will screenshot and put it on my story. Most of the time, especially if it's like not abrasive, I'll like block out your name or something because it's like it's conversational. What's on my back? I think my kid scratched me. Let's see. Shy Not Bashful, so blessings. I hope you have a great day. Thank you. 1,000 likes. Stopping by. Just going tap, 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 tap. Tap, 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 tap. Likes on TikTok are free for you, but it does take energy for you to be like, do you know what? She deserves this. Like all of this effort. So I appreciate it. And then the gifts on TikTok, I can get monetized. So that's actually like money in my pocket at the end of the week. I'm very grateful. So if you have any cowboy gifts, so for those of you who are not TikTok savvy, there's a gift that you can give, and it's like a cowboy hat and a mustache, and I get really excited. Or there's like hand hearts, and there's like roses, and there's all these things. So it'll be like, oh, you earned 1 cent, or oh, you earned 4 cents, or that's 55 cents, or that's whatever. So like yesterday, someone named Tyler on TikTok was like spoiling me, and so I made like $5 yesterday. I was like, oh my gosh, thank you so much. More conversation. I am also an Amazon affiliate, so if you see any links to anything that I'm using or doing, feel free to ask me. For example, I got this at Universal Studio. I can see if I can find it on Amazon, but I probably would just try to find it on Universal Studios website, and you can go on your own like screenshot things you like and find it yourself. But if you use a link that I send you, sometimes I'll get a commission from it, so I appreciate you thinking of me. And like I got this on Amazon, but like this dress I got from a comedy show. It was a really funny female comedian that was selling dresses with pockets, and it says, I think it's backwards for you, but it says, can't steal my joy. I try to wear like positive vibe stuff when I feel meh. And I don't like looking at you all and like being negative, so I'm like, I kind of get myself out of my depression because I'm like, hi everybody, life is so good. There's so many, and I'm not lying, because life is good. There's so many, the sun is shining, I have a roof over my head. I can think of all the good things. It's just that sometimes I feel meh. I feel yuck, you know? So I've been on live for 49 minutes and change. Ahmad Yadi on TikTok, follow life creator. Thank you so much. Looking at my device, seeing if there's any comments I'm missing, but I am grateful for you all. For those interested in streaming or what stream platform I'm streaming on, 5 different sites. The StreamYard, I do have my TikTok up on my phone. If you all want to look at my link tree, you can as well. We have 1,000 likes on TikTok, and I'm grateful for you. No more real questions on any of the other platforms. If you have a proposal for me, so like put your oh my gosh, this whole time I didn't have my banner on. Silly Amber. I was like, something's missing. Something's missing. Something is not right. Anyway, I mean, I repeat it all the time, but there's my ticker for everyone else on the other platforms, not TikTok, sorry. But it literally says, Coffee with Amber Patience, currently live on. No wonder Mohammed from Algeria was being strange. He's like, we're just here together. No, we're not. I got other people. But yeah, my socialization is more like dinner party. Like we're like having fun, we're like outside, and then people are like, oh, can I talk to you for a second? I'm like, oh yeah, what's up? And they're like, I think you're really pretty. I'm like, okay, thank you. Like, I wanted to get to know you better. I'm like, oh, well, I was just telling everybody at the party about me. Everyone's asking questions. You can find out. Yeah, but I just wanted to, be me and you. And I'm like, oh, you're taking me away from the party. I'll talk to you later. Or people are like, oh, yeah, I'm really socially awkward. And I'm like, yeah, me too. I'm just a girl. And I embrace my awkward. So I get to be friendly on the internet. Or people send like kiss emojis, and I'm like, oh, I'll skip the kiss, but thanks for the love. They're like, oh, I wasn't trying to offend you. I'm like, why are you so angry? If I set a boundary and you're angry, that's weird. Not you, the other weird people. Thank you for the hearts. Let's see. Victor Max sent a heart. Tubu Taver sent a heart. Bara Ding sent a heart. Clyde Petty sent a heart, and Billy Bongavive sent a heart. Thank you for the love on Facebook. Chat, I finished my water. I don't remember. I think this is 32 ounces. Remember to stay hydrated. It's usually like most people's problems. Hydration, fiber. Especially here in America, we have so many choices for food. And if you don't take the energy to like get up and move, you'll end up being the size of your house. And it's really funny because people are like, oh my God, you're losing weight. I'm like, kind of, a little bit. I get my little sad moments and then I eat. But I just gotta walk. I gotta walk and I gotta work out and I gotta stretch and I gotta fiber and I gotta hydrate. I'm like, I could be twice as big. So when people are like, oh, you're so big, I'm like, you have no idea that I banned honey buns because I just love them so much. Like, I haven't had a honey bun in like 3 or 4 years, right? Like, my kids will like buy soda. I'm like, I can't drink soda. I can't drink soda because it's just liquid sugar. That's a bad choice. I won't buy white bread. It's like, if I'm gonna eat bread, it has to have like nutrients in it. But then I'll get pastries, which is basically sugar white bread. Or my mom brought roti, and I was like, I had a roti every day for like a week. But I did my 3 miles. I'm here, I exist, I got up, I streamed. Won't he do it? Won't he give you the energy when you think you don't have it? Looking at for comments. Ahmad Yadi, thank you again for the follow on TikTok. Talk to me, good people. 1 person on Twitch, 1 person on YouTube, 4 people on TikTok. Nobody on Instagram, but I am grateful. 6 people, 8 people on TikTok. Because I said TikTok. You're Rax joined. Thank you for being here. I am currently streaming on 6 platforms. I am on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Kick and Twitch simultaneously as I am here with you. Your rack sent a heart me. Thank you for the heart me. You're so awesome. JB said no sodas, not even zero sugar ones. No. I drink alcohol though. I don't drink alcohol every day, but like I'll have a cocktail, like when we go to the casino or to whatever, and that's like where I go. That's why I drink my sugar. But I'm like I can't drink my sugar. I already drink my sugar in my coffee. So I'm like, oh, you're drinking coffee, you got to drink water. Just life is about balance. I'm not perfect. I'm not a nutritionist, obviously. I'm a realtor. I'm not an athlete. I'm a realtor. I'm not a chef. I'm a realtor. I gotta stop saying I'm not a writer because I do write, but I need to publish my book. Rosie Palmer on TikTok said, just giving a compliment, enjoy your reels, and you're a beautiful person. Thank you. I appreciate the compliment. Yarak sent a rose. Thank you so much. I love my TikTokers. I love all of you, but I love my TikTokers. It's because TikTok lets you give gifts. I'm like, tap, tap, tap. I love you. Tap, tap, tap. Here you go. Let's see. No other comments over there. Want to make sure everyone feels seen and validated. I got my YouTuber hanging on. I have my Twitcher hanging on. Cool. I appreciate compliments. I feel like the internet is, like social media is meant to be social. And I think a lot of people weaponize that, or people feel really entitled. So no one has to watch me. Nobody owes me anything. You just choose to be here. So then I'm grateful for you. I try to articulate why I'm here. So I had a social media account like everybody else. I started making funny videos. People started following me. Started making inspirational videos. People started following me. I now have over 100,000 of an audience on all the platforms combined. So I'm like, oh, let me give this hour of my time to have coffee with you. If you have any questions, if you just see that I'm on, or you watch the recording, I'm here. You know I'm a real person that can put her hand in front of her face, and I'm not AI. I'm not trying to scam you. I don't need anything from you. Awad said, do you have Instagram? I do. I have 77,000 followers on Instagram. It's Amber of Patience, but you can Google me. I should come up. I'm currently streaming on there right now. I think on my TikTok, if you go to my main page, I think it's linked to my Instagram. Like there should be a link. But my link tree is on, I guess it's not on your screen. I'm currently streaming on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Kick, Instagram, and TikTok. Tahir said, what do you do? I am a real estate agent. That is my bread and butter. That is my title. But I'm just a content creator. I want to say enthusiast because I really don't. Some of these people have such good editing skills and stuff like that, but I just post videos. I try to inspire people. I'm social on social media. Think about me being like a socialite on social media, like a very minimalist. I just show up. Tahir said, is that what you do on Instagram, real estate content? No, I kind of just do whatever I want. I cook, I go eat. So it's like more lifestyle, but like very, very relaxed, inexpensive lifestyle. Tahir said, oh, okay, that's what's up. It is what's up. I have depression. I have several types of depression, but I try not to let that define me. So what I basically started doing is I was having a lot of negative self-talk, and like not getting up in the morning and showering and changing my clothes. So I kind of went on this like journey of taking us like the power of the selfie, like get up, do your hair, get dressed, take a selfie. But then there was days like I couldn't get up and I couldn't do my hair. So I took pictures of my hair in a fro. I took pictures of my hair in a bonnet. I took pictures of my hair in my pajamas. And people responded to it because I would also add like poetry or screenshots or whatever, like if you swipe, and that's how I grew. So I inspire people by existing, and people inspire me by encouragement, and we are just here being social on social media. Not me getting choked up. But yeah, that's my reflective blessing. My birthday's on Friday. Oh, I said you look very handsome. Stay blessed. To you as well. Tyrone says, play no games. McCain said, good morning, beautiful. Good morning to you. When I get like choked up, there's like, I can feel like my sinuses like come in, and then it's like, sorry. Clear my throat. Went on live, right? Let's see. Tyrone said, good morning, beautiful. I said that. Good morning. Kevy Kev 15, thank you for the likes. Did you just blow me up to 2K? I was at 1. Did you do that in secret? I wasn't even paying attention. Thank you for the likes, Tyrone. I appreciate you. Everyone else who liked, thank you. I just hit an hour on streaming. Very, very grateful for the communication and the love and the likes. I'm gonna say bye to my streamers on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Kick, and Twitch. By the way, I still have to learn Kick and Twitch because I don't think it's posting, but I am live, so figure out how that works. Adios.